talking to you, yes you, tried to DIY a planning appeal. Here's why you're now crying into your Earl Grey tea. The Planning Inspectorate are not a joke. If you thought planning was just submit and chill, you must think Monopoly is a dating simulator. Planning inspectors aren't here for vague vibes and missing plans. No policy, no pity. You didn't even know you could appeal. You missed the 6-month appeal deadline. You submitted drawings that looked like they were sketched during a Zoom call. Planning isn't a pub trivia, mate. You ignored the officer's pre-app advice and they notice. You thought design and access was optional. Your neighbour is a retired planner and a nosy one. We've got code red in suburbia. You submitted a heartfelt letter. They wanted evidence. You argued in caplots. You used Google Translate into Shakespearean English. Verily, my Porsche offendeth thee not. You thought overlooking was a compliment. You tried to save money doing it yourself. That's like performing your own appendix removal with a spoon. The Planning Inspectorate is in Pinterest. Pretty doesn't mean policy compliant. Plans must be factual, not fanciful. Your builder became your planning consultant. You submitted an appeal with no actual grounds of appeal. You built it before permission, now it's called retrospective. Well, that escalated quickly. Your acoustic report is 3 years old and printed in Egyptian hieroglyphics. You tried to wing it with an unqualified agent. Your case officer ghosted you and now you're appealing out of revenge. Planning breakups hit different. You confused planning with building control. You filed 86 PDFs with names like final PDF. You appealed but didn't upload your appeal statement and instead uploaded your recipe for last week's sizzling bake-off. You insulted the council in your appeal. Terrible idea. This isn't a Marvel origin story. The planning inspector isn't coming to rescue your rear extension. If your appeal lacks drawings, context, or policy backing, even Inspector Gadget couldn't save it. Be specific, be thorough. Your planning consultant quoted Games of Thrones. You quoted Right to Light from Pinterest. You submitted a hand-drawn sketch on a napkin, beautiful for the fridge, not for the inspectorate. You uploaded your drawings upside down. You thought Scale Bar was a protein supplement. You claimed national policy backs you, but didn't read it. Unfortunately, this isn't just bedtime reading. You misunderstood what in keeping means. You ignored parking standards because there's Uber now. You tried to sweet talk the inspector with brownies. Bribery tastes delicious, but still illegal. Your heritage statement was just, it's old, deal with it. If your appeal strategy includes the phrase aesthetic mood board, you're potentially already being laughed at in the Planning Inspectorate office behind closed doors. The Planning Inspectorate decides based on policy, not personal taste or TikTok trends. Information must be relevant, accurate, and policy aligned. You forgot the flood risk assessment during a monsoon. Your arboricultural report was just a tree emoji. You submitted your appeal 1 minute late at 12:01 a.m. Planning waits for no one, not even you, Cinderella. You used AI to write your appeal, but didn't proofread it. You claimed your shed is a micro hotel. You used Instagram filters on your site photos. Nice Valencia filter. Shame about the policy breach. You ignored the conservation officer because you don't believe in them. You used the word vibe, minimalist, and edgy in your appeal. You added a rooftop hot tub in a listed building. Now they are completely stunned. They did what on a grade 2 listed building? You told the Planning Inspectorate to trust the process. Some of you built first and begged for forgiveness later. That's not strategy. That's a Netflix true crime series waiting to happen. Retrospective appeals aren't get out of jail cards. They need the same, if not more precision, policy and professional input. Your charm won't carry the case alone. Your support letters were all from your cat's Instagram followers. You started building during the appeal to save time. You filed under the wrong appeal type, household averse full planning, wrong form, wrong vibe, wrong timeline. You assume permitted development means do what you like. You appealed a decision you never received. You thought planning inspector would fall in love with the garden. Romance won't override policy, darling. You kept emailing, just checking in. You used crayons to annotate the site plan. You cited planning president from the wrong borough. You're quoting Croydon and you live in Camden. You forgot that just because it looks nice doesn't mean it's policy compliant. If this sounds like you, book your online strategy session with me, Joseph Aniedu, founder of AGA Associates, and take your first step towards avoiding costly mistakes and securing the best architectural and planning solution for your property. Full details are in the description below. Bye-bye.